Here she comes. Here she goes. New superhero. New Avenger. Her name is Trash Woman. And she's known for having a really garbage angle and also dyeing her hair indigo. So that's what we're doing today. So recently I got the L'Oreal Colorista hair dye. I have actually done this on my bleached hair before. Anyways, so we are going to be doing this today because I am stressed and nervous and whatever. It is Tuesday, my surgery is on Friday. I think I'm going to be releasing this on Thursday, but we will see. We are going to be doing this dye today. I'm excited. It's going to be another, like, kind of get ready with me. I'm going to be talking about what's going on with me and doing this at the same time. So let's get started. They taped the box, which I get. You want to make sure somebody doesn't get in, but why? I actually have my own little cubby view and hairbrushy thingies, so we're just gonna put it in there. So according to those instructions, it's supposed to be 20 to 30 minutes. I'm gonna do 30 minutes, even though I do have bleached highlights. So first we're gonna section the hair. It says on here you're supposed to test it before, but I've done the Colorista stuff before, so I know my hair is fine with it. Oh yeah. Okay, this looks really purple. It doesn't look indigo at all. Indigo is supposed to be like a purplish brown. Okay, baby, I hear you. So we got this to start off with. I'm so nervous. It looks really purple. For those of you who don't know, I actually have bleached hair. I think a lot of people don't realize I'm not a natural blonde because you guys have always seen me be blonde. I mean, I've talked about it openly before. Like, this isn't anything I'm ashamed of or anything. And I am not a natural blonde. When I was a child, I was. And then as I hit puberty, my hair went from being this beautiful golden brown color to being brown. And that's okay. Not really an uncommon thing, kind of what I was expecting, but I was bummed when it happened because I had such a pretty, like, colored natural hair. If I have a picture of me as like a baby, I'll put it in. I actually had blue eyes as a baby. I had like very bright blue eyes, and that changed. By the way, guys, ankle's not been doing good over the last few days, and if there's some like weird lighting changes or it just seems like long periods of time have gone by, it's probably because it has, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to stand long enough to get all this on without taking breaks in between. Okay, so I keep getting people asking me for like relationship advice, and I was actually thinking that would be a fun little segment on my channel. Some people are gonna cringe at this, but I don't care. I'm 22 and I found like the love of my life, which is pretty damn cool. I found the love of my life at 20, almost 21 years old, and so there's a lot of other people out there that like have been through a lot more in relationships, like marriage or items like that, that I'm like, oh, why does anyone want to hear relationship advice from me? Because like, wouldn't you, I don't know, I feel like wouldn't you want to hear relationship advice from somebody who's been married for like 25, 30 years, or maybe he's been divorced once and is in like on their second marriage, which is super happy, or something like somebody's been through it a little bit more than I have. Not really that I was actively looking for a relationship when Graham and I met, but no, I ended up finding the person I'm supposed to be with just like super early. And I don't know how much I'm like qualified to give advice on any of that. Just, it kind of happened. I always heard that you'll find the person that you're supposed to be with when you're not really actively looking for them, and you're kind of doing your own thing, which I never understood until what happened to me, because I was really just doing my thing. Just that pressure, I guess, when you're younger to be in relationships all the time really had disappeared for me, like that internal pressure, and I was just like, I'm gonna just do my own thing for a while. I don't really care what anyone else has to say about that. I'm just happy, living life, doing Macy things. Felt kind of like, well, you know, as like fun as relationships are, that was really exhausting at certain points towards the end, and then when you're trying to make something work that isn't meant to, it just was taking away from other parts of my life, and then kind of felt like it was, I don't want to say unnecessary, because all relationships are really good times to learn. Felt like I had better things to be doing with my time than to try to make a relationship work that wasn't going to. And I was in college, I was for like a big chunk of that, I was trying to compete as a runner. I was going through, my ankle started to get really bad around then. It just was a problem I was trying to heal. And I think right after that relationship ended, I ended up in a boot for the first time. And I just felt like, you know, if somebody comes around, they're Mr. Right, like I will jump into that relationship with everything I've got. For right now, I'd rather just work, save money. Relationships, I always spend more money when I'm in a relationship than when I'm single. It was like, oh, I'll just do that. Keep buying my stonks. Well, stonks, but I don't think that was a meme back then, but keep buying some stocks, keep investing, and that's when the right person comes around. You're not gonna ever find the right person. I mean, I'm sure it's happened for people, but as kind of a blanket advice that I think is good advice, I don't usually agree with blanket advice, but I do here. You're not gonna attract the person you're supposed to be with and the person for your lifestyle if you are trying to attract somebody. Because the right person is going to be attracted to you when you're doing your own thing and just living life how you would be if you were with them. But I like to work, and if I was gonna try to attract a new relationship by putting all this time aside for them in the beginning and showing myself as somebody super available to hang out and do all that stuff, it was ultimately going to crash when I started to go back to living like normal and so the excitement of the relationship wore off. I like the feeling of making money. I like making my own money. I like using that money towards spending it on my future, like investing, or I guess that's not really spending it. Anyways, if you're trying to attract somebody by, for my example, just someone who's gonna be super available during the relationship, and you aren't gonna be that way during it. You're not gonna, if you're trying to attract somebody by doing these things and making yourself this person you're not gonna find the right person, because that person's not going to be attracted to the real you and like how you are and how you function. So that's where Graham and I really worked out. And I don't think I'm qualified to give much relationship advice, but in terms of finding the right person, you just literally, I think you have to not be looking. I think you're going to find the person that's attracted to your lifestyle when you're not trying to attract them. If you love to work or you love to play video games, don't pretend to be something you're not. You're not gonna attract somebody who wants that. And then that's gonna cause problems. Gotta pull that up a little bit tighter because I realized I was getting nowhere close to the roots on this. And that's gonna be really important as I get more to the top of my head. I think we're about halfway through. Well, it's like really knotted right now. I don't know why. I look crazy. Right now, actually, I haven't stopped to take a break yet because I've been leaning up against the counter while I've been doing this, so I really have been not putting any weight on it. I've kind of figured out ways to adapt with having such a bad ankle for so long. I can kind of stand without putting any weight on it for a while. My other leg has gotten really buff. We'll see if this indigo comes out cool too. We'll have to see about doing this a little bit more permanently. That would be so much fun. You know, it's funny, on TikTok I keep seeing people call our generation, so I'm Gen Z, but the people born between like 1995 and like 2000, Zillennials, because what we remember and what Gen Z or like millennials, it's a lot different. So like we were around for like brick phones before smartphones really were big, or internet phones, but we also were young enough that we really understand social media and what goes on it. Old enough that I kind of have a lot of those millennial traits too, where they're not scared to do those different little things or adulting or whatever. And then I remember the days of skinny jeans and Ugg boots, and I saw this thing and it was calling us millennials, and I was like, oh, I love it, because it does feel like we're on this weird cusp where it's like, oh, you're Gen Z. I'm like, yeah, but my sister who was born in 2002, she turned 18 last year, has no idea what dial-up internet is, and I remember that. But I like the term Zillennials because it feels very fitting. Graham does not get very many memes, so I really have to explain them to him. All right, so we have 20 to 30 minutes to wait. I miraculously somehow managed to stand for this whole thing. I have no idea why. My ankle is really hurting, my camera battery is about to die, so see you guys in 20 to 30 minutes. So I had a nice sit sesh down on the floor with Bailey because I can't put my head up against anything obviously, and I don't want to get anything stained, but I had a nice sit sesh with Bailey's, and not Bailey's the adult beverage, but my dog. And so now we're gonna wash this off and see how the results turned out. We waited our full 30 minutes and let me go shower. I think I might be kind of in the wrong spot for this, but that's okay. I lost my foot markers. Anyways, let's blow dry the hair. Okay, so here is the reveal of it. It really grabbed my hair. You can kind of see right in here too how dark my natural hair is because it didn't pull the color, but wow. I can see there's a few little spots that I missed, but it's not showing on camera, so that's good. Really quick, let me try doing those little pigtails that I've done before. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's show people. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. This is actually kind of a mood though. Hey guys, so it's currently the next day. I actually didn't show a final product at the end because I feel like the lighting was so garbage. It was pretty dark out by the time I finished this. So I wanted to get on here and kind of show the final product because I feel like it didn't look as like bluish purple. Even now it doesn't look as bluish purple as it actually is. But it definitely is really dark. So I figured we will get on. I'm gonna be doing my hair today because it is Graham's and my last date night before my surgery. So very exciting stuff. So let's get on with doing my hair and then I'll show you guys what it looks like done. I am very excited. Look at how cute that color is. You guys ready for this reveal? I think it looks so cute. Oh, I love it. I kind of want to just keep my hair like this forever with the coloring. This is only a temporary dye, so it'll last like 1 to 2 weeks. I don't feel like it's a true indigo, but I still love it. So anyways, guys, with that being said, with the final reveal of my hair, that is the end of the video. So thank you for watching this all the way through. Let me know, do you like this color down below in the comment section? Don't forget to smash the YouTube algorithm for the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the smash button. And as always, check out my Amazon affiliate page down below in the description. Also, I have merch if you guys want to check that out. And with that said, don't forget